Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. I'm your lady, Miss Z. Um, Tonight, we're going to be doing an important reading with the ancestors. I want to give thanks to the ancestors for being here. I never give thanks on camera, but I reassure you that I definitely take time out for the ancestors to say thank you for everything that they do for me. You guys know I work closely with the ancestors as my backbone, okay? So this is going to be a pick a card reading on, or pick a stone rather, on should I initiate on this path, okay? You can tailor this to a religion if you have been debating on a certain religion, a certain practice, something new to add on to what you already do, or something to just solely follow, because there's a lot of confusion. There can be a lot of confusion as to what path you should go to. So this is going to be consulting the ancestors. If you feel that you need further guidance, you can also consult whoever your shaman or your elder is, per se. So you don't have to just take this reading, but I feel like these readings are important because this is something that draws to your intuition, okay? So just take this as serious as you would any other reading. All right. And if you also, thank you to everybody. Shout out to every single body that supported me, that has been supporting me, and that will continue to support me as far as my business. My dream catchers have went out. Guys, if you booked a reading with me, please check your email, because I was on it, like even on Thanksgiving, the holiday, all that. I was really on it as far as those readings, so I didn't get behind. So please check your email. More than likely, you have already gotten your reading, okay? And if you guys want to book, DonandDreams.com, y'all know where to find me. All right, so let's get started. You can pick either stone 1, and I'm sorry, I got the boyfriend sweat on, 2, or 3. And as you notice, I picked the big boy crystals today because we're working with this type of energy and asking such a serious question. And I'm going to ask, if you are not ready to use this reading, you can use it at a later time when you are ready to ask yourself this question, okay? Because we're going to be diving deep into these answers. Should you initiate on this path? And it could be, like I said, a religion or just a practice that you want to start in. So without further ado, if you need more time, please pause the video. But we're going to get started, okay? So should you initiate on this path? So the first thing I'm hearing is yes, but it's something that you're going to have to learn more about, okay? Take time to understand. Take time to understand this path that you're going on. Though it may be hard to see the path, you do have a guiding light. It's like a small guiding light that is guiding you to certain things. So take notice to everything that's going on around you. And I'm also seeing some grass or some flowers and things. So I feel like things will grow within time. I feel like things are like a flower. So just look up the meaning of a flower, spiritual meaning of a flower. Look deeper into what I'm saying. Don't just take for what I'm saying, because I'm just channeling. So it is what it is. But look deeper into that meaning, because it's something with a flower, and also there's like a guiding spirit that is guiding, but it's like a straight path. So I feel like, it's something that oh, okay. I feel like you're going to elevate yourself as well. Elevate yourself spiritually to the divine, okay? You are elevating yourself, and it's important that you build that connection on your own, separate from anything or any practice. It's important that you have that connection, because nobody can, necessarily guide you. They can guide you, but essentially you know what's best for your spirit as well. So you have to keep that in mind no matter what. That should be first and foremost for your practice, okay? Whatever makes you feel closer to thyself or the divine. It's however you take it within your spirit, okay? And of course, I have several cards on the table. I'm just going to let them pick up whatever comes in, okay? Okay, so the ancestors have spoken. Guess they're done with that message, okay? So we have this, and you have this formulating sideways, okay? So I feel like there are some things, like not even reading to the cards just yet, but there are some things that have to be addressed more so in your life right now, as far as where you are. And then this is on the back of the deck. So this represents patience. This represents hard work and dedication to this new path that you're entering. The door is there, but it's like a pause. Pause, wait, think, do what you got to do right now. Understand that this path that you're going to initiate into will be something that's more disciplinary. So I do feel that, work on your other things around you before you walk into that new path. And it looks like the path you're choosing will be one of structure, will be one of a lot of discipline. So it is important that you do that first. It is something to where if you have a lot of ego, you will be brought back to understanding and learning. So I feel like for those of you who picked this one are already very, very spiritually elevated. So take note of that, because they are pointing towards that. You are someone who is spiritually elevated. You know a lot of things, but you will be brought back to your roots. You will be brought back to your ancestral connection. So a lot of times you'll be looking at, scenarios to where and I know this is not everybody's ancestors, but I do feel a lot of you who picked this one have ancestors that might have gone through a lot of things through their heritage. So heritage is important here, but you will be brought off a high horse. That's what it's going to look like. So different practices bring different energies, and it also brings different lessons. So you will be brought back down to those lessons with this path. But a lot of high priestess energy, so that's always a wonderful thing. Whether you're a witch or a wizard, it doesn't matter. It's just that intuition, listening to yourself, connecting to yourself. A lot of downloads from your dreams. So ask for signs and messages through your dreams. Looks like some addressing of the past as well. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so to me, this definitely points towards a yes. I'm going to do one last message with this and we're going to drop it. But I feel like there's a lot of hyper energy surrounding wanting to jump from this path to the next. I feel like your curiosity is sparked right now. Okay, so that's what they want to say about this new path. Okay. Oh, there are some intense messages for you. All right, so right now, okay, so I would say yes, but right now is not the time to fully initiate yourself. If you have to go through a certain initiation, again, you could take your own advice. You can also get additional readings from whoever you are closest to, your shaman, whoever. So that is important as well. But I think that it's a yes, but just not for right now. It seems like you have to do a little bit more within self-reflection, a little bit more downloads, a little bit more self-discipline, a little bit more getting your emotions aligned. You still have some connections to make to your spirit guides and things like that. I see connections to animals. So I feel like you have a lot of psychic energy around you, a lot of psychic energy with a lot of water energy. And that always indicates a lot of psychic energy. But there's a need to get in good control of your emotions, your feelings about certain things. Just kind of getting structure within yourself before somebody tells you what you need to be doing and how you need to do something. So there's a lot of just self-reflection that you have to go through right now. A lot of self-love they want you to focus on. So right now is a time of retreating and getting to know still yourself before you go outside of yourself to attach yourself to certain energies. Okay. So it's not a no, it is a yes to me. I think that it's just like telling you, hey, be patient for that. Okay. Don't avoid the lessons that you are already learning. So that is the first one. Thank the ancestors for coming through on that one. All right, so let's go to the second one. Should you initiate yourself to this path? Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing is, are you ready? Okay, so this is not for everybody, but there is somebody that needs to take a closer look at what they are bringing themselves into. Okay, so this means just take a closer look. Is this something that you really want to involve yourself in? I feel like you could be a very open person, a very open book, and wanting to allow different things to go on. You know, you have, I'm being shown a tree, so there's different branches on that tree. There's different things that connect you to source. So that's what that means to me. But I feel like you do have different things, and there's going to be a little bit of conflict of interest. So this one's kind of, I feel like it's kind of like you just need to look closely. I feel like for some of you, aside from that messages, you will have multiple things that you're drawn to. Um, so I don't know if you want to limit yourself just to one, and those of you might not even want to limit yourself. Some of you are adding on, but just look closer into what you're getting yourself into with certain things. You see how that tree popped out? And it says denial, refuse. So that means to me limiting yourself with just one reality. Okay. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go here. Okay. It says hold on to what you have, and you also have deep trauma holds me. So, and then waiting, it's coming. So that's right. So it's weird because they told me, they're like, okay, we have something that's going to come that's going to be a little bit better and a little bit more aligned with your energy. Okay. So it's not that where you are is just off track. It's just sometimes you need to be, look what that says, be watchful, stay guarded. So to me, that means just keep your guard up as far as allowing yourself to just dive into anything and everything. Just like the last one, like do your research, get a little bit more into it. And I feel like the path that you're trying to go, I hate to say it, because this is not everybody's message who chose this one. It's just a few of you that did choose this one. There is actually a better path that's going to come, that's going to be a little bit more in alignment with your energy, rather that's being more so an open book and allowing different spiritual practices to come into one, and you form your own spiritual practice, or there will be one that actually is like perfect with what you want, if you actually do want to go into a religion. Okay, because you have hold on to what you have, and to me that means that you'll be dropping a lot of your principles with going with this, or certain things that you believe in. I feel like you could be a little bit more open than that. Okay, so there's going to be a conflict of interest. I don't even have to go no further than that, but you have the door of spirit right here on the back. So this is something that will be coming. It's not, maybe not right yet, but it'll found this new thing. You might just be like, okay, hold on, let me figure out how this is going to work for me. For some of you, it might not be it for you, and you're just going to have to do a little bit more searching. That's something before you initiate to any certain path. Just wait, learn a little bit more, look a little bit more, because you have deny or refuse. So that also represents either a bigger opportunity is coming, or that this is something that you should kind of put on a back burner until you find something better. Okay, so, and I feel like this also represents, with this being in reverse, this also represents there's more opportunities, because this represents you being a very abundant person. But in this way, it's like, not really. So there's more to retain here. That represents the same thing with the tree. And it doesn't seem like after so long it would be that investment, though you want community, a place of belonging. The investment to this practice will kind of put you at a back burner. So I don't know. And it's weird I picked up this deck because I wasn't even planning on it. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Okay, you also have health here. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul. So I feel like that's your spiritual health, and physical health too. because you got deep trauma holds me. So there's some things that need to be lifted up in your spirit so that you can think a little bit clearly on what decisions you want to do as well. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. So, like I said, that uneven investment, it seems like you'll be half in and half out of it because of certain things that you'll have to follow. So there may be, just like I said, you may need to just keep it open, or I feel like spirit's going to bring something in that's going to be a little bit more in alignment. All right, so that's what I have to say about the second one. And thank you, ancestors, for coming through on that. So let's consult the ancestors on the last one here. Should you initiate yourself to this path? Should you initiate yourself to this path? Let's find out. Okay. Weirdly enough, I'm getting a yes and a no, so we'll find out. I'm getting that. Masculine energy. Whenever I get a yes and a no, that means literally it boils down to you. Like some of you who picked this one will follow it, and some of you who won't. The ancestors do want to come through on this. Okay. You have new passion, new position, play your role. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, this will be a new beginning for you, a new start, something new to add on to your roster, because I really feel like you are very talented as it is right now. Very, very talented, a great connection to the ancestors. To me, you already have that leadership role in you. This just seems like, it more so seems like another gift than it does like a religion or a path or, an initiation. It more so seems like another gift that will be gifted to you through the ancestors, more than it is just like you just totally giving yourself away. That's why I feel like, and I was seeing that there's going to be a block comes to principles, because you still have this emperor energy, to where I really feel like there are going to be things that are a conflict of interest, and that's why it's kind of yes and a no. So there's certain things that you will need to continue to follow that you have already been initiated to in yourself. And I know they say there's no such thing as self-initiation, but how did things start in the first place? Okay, that's what I say. You had to do it yourself some type of way, and then people followed what you did to initiate themselves in the same way. So you are kind of that leader kind of person who already naturally has certain things going on with them. Okay, you are not to lose those connections. You really aren't to change them. Maybe add on, maybe just take something from that practice, and but I don't know. For some of you, it's going to be incomplete. Some of you is going to be probably fully, but there are certain things that you have to realize about yourself. Okay, Okay, so and I feel like you kind of get lost on your path sometimes. You get very lost as to where you should be. Yeah, that wants to come out. You get lost on the path, and it seems like when there are opportunities to spiritually elevate yourself, you kind of run into taking those opportunities, but you have to remember that you are already in a position of power. So you have to remember that within yourself. Let me take this back because I want to do this one more time. Okay. And I feel like there's been a lot of back and forth on your path on as to what's going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy? Like, you don't know what it is. We're going to end this reading here shortly. I just want to pull a few more cards on this and I'll let you guys go. Yes, I feel like there are definitely opportunities for you to grow and to elevate yourself. There are definitely opportunities. I think that it's you stopping yourself. But I think that the most important thing for you is to honor the things that you already have. Like, honor yourself and the things that you already have. If you want to take that opportunity, you can take it. You know, it's not going to stop your shine. I think that you do things to try to make yourself feel better about yourself. But at the end of the day, you have to be comfortable with yourself first. Self-love. You have to be comfortable with whatever you choose to follow. But there is a great opportunity for growth if you want to take it. Let's pull one more card here and then we'll let it go. Well, 3 cards came out. Okay. So you have patience. I accept that everything happens in the divine order. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. Change. Okay. Denial. I acknowledge my fear and I place it in self-awareness. And you also have envy. I am the same as everybody else with the different challenges. So I feel like a lot of times you may battle with yourself as far as your own ego. And the important thing is to remember is, again, you are the vocal point beyond whatever you join, beyond whatever it is. I do feel like you do have some things to more so enlighten your spiritual path. So I do feel like if it's something that's going to enlighten you and make you feel a little bit more complete as far as your journey, do it. But at the same time, you know, there are things that you've already learned and you've already accomplished, and you should go into it thinking that I have to be better. I have to do this. I have to do that to feel secure. Make sure that you are secure within yourself so that way you are retaining knowledge for your own spiritual healing. Okay. Because it says I am releasing trauma, deep pain. So definitely a way for you to feel complete. So I just don't feel like there's a right or a wrong with this one. I feel like even if you didn't, you know, you can still learn from a lot of things. But the most important thing right here is you. Because I feel like you are a very, very powerful spiritual being just already. And acknowledge the connections that you've already made. And with your ancestors being present in this reading, and they made it known that they were present, it's an indication to me that you already have a lot of stuff going on for yourself that you can be proud of. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Hope you like this video and subscribe. Peace out.